All clear. Dispatch, enjoy your ride.
Good day here from Theme Park Tempo. It is a rainy Friday, heading into Universal Orlando Resort. Not for anything specifically Universal though, however, I am coming now to Universal today to show you some of the attractions here, and while on said attractions, I will be giving you my grievance with the Disney theme parks, especially in 2020 and 2021, and why I believe Universal is going to be, with the opening of Epic Universe, taking Disney by storm. So come with me, guys. Now, I just used my annual pass here to get into the parking garage. Yes, I was able to buy an annual pass for Universal, which is something, unfortunately, you can't be said about Disney. And before I get started in the actual full length of the video, I just want to say this is not me trying to bash Disney. If anybody knows me, they know I love Disney. I have a Mickey Mouse tattoo on my back. I have a Haunted Mansion tattoo and an Epcot tattoo. I do love Disney. It's just that they are not giving me the experience I've come to know and love. And unfortunately, that's how it is now. So either way, guys, walking in, it's a little rainy out, so I'm not sure what attractions are open, if any. But we're definitely going to head to Universal's regular studios. I'm going to hit up ET and see where we go from there. Definitely going to try to get a night ride on Velocicoaster today for the first time. So come on, guys. As we do some people watching here, I am walking now into Universal Studios Orlando. I did not make a reservation, which is something that at other theme parks, especially at Disney, you must do now. And I really believe that takes away from all the fun and excitement of getting up early, getting there for rope drop, first come, first serve. It's a traditional method in which has been implemented for years. It wasn't until recently, however, that you had to make a reservation for each park. And honestly, sometimes you want to do a sporadic day. You know, if it's going to be a rainier day, maybe do some restaurants in Epcot. As opposed to a sunnier day, you want to go to Animal Kingdom. But all in all together, not a big fan of the reservation system. And like I said, you don't need one here, which is a huge plus for Universal Studios. Walking in to Universal Studios without a reservation, like I said before, is a wonderful plus. We have the Olympic celebration happening here July 23rd to August 8th. Well, that's when the Olympics start, but we will be celebrating in the park. And then shortly after that, it will be time for Halloween Horror Nights. I got my ticket already reserved, ready to rock and roll. Some great looking mazes they have announced. They haven't announced all of it yet. But as we get closer, I will keep you updated for Horror Nights. Time for some Universal Studios Florida. Now, it is lovely to walk around a theme park in 2021 and see, I would say, 95% of people not wearing masks. And that is wonderful, that is glorious, that is phenomenal. That happened about a month ago here at Universal. It only happened about a week ago at Disney. Honestly, Disney was falling behind as far as all the other theme parks with their mask restrictions dropping, and Disney was the absolute last one to do it. Again, another grievance is to making people comfortable in your park. Disney was all about that, about superb comfort. And for 95% of people, it looks like a mask wasn't superb comfort. So therefore, on the Disney side, as far as that goes, great to see people maskless finally in the theme park, walking past what is probably Universal's worst coaster in Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. But either way, a rather crowded day it looks like. Oh, Shrek's only 25 minutes, not horrible. 60 though for Despicable Me. I only do that once. It's a simulator, and that's a 3D show, so not too super cool on that. I always said they could totally knock this building down, knock the show down, and make a Shrek Dark ride, which would be lovely. Either way, guys, gonna head back towards the Mummy now. They got the food trucks, the food tents, set up for the Tokyo Olympic Festival. None of them are open right now. It'd be pretty cool to see, come back in the next few weeks, see what kind of different food they're offering. Now, with the rain, Mummy's at a 75-minute wait. However, I have my Premier Pass, so I get to use the Express Lane, which is a lovely perk of buying higher up in the pass options. But yeah, I am able to walk on Mummy without a ride time return reservation. I could just get into a standby line and then just pretty much go from there. Yeah, you still gotta wait, but standing in line builds character, builds anticipation for the attraction. And I'm able to go whenever I feel like it. I don't have to plan my day around a set schedule. many A+ attractions have a wonderful wait by queue, so even though you are waiting in line, you are still enticed in the experience. Another thing Universal's doing, in order to expedite the line and get more people on and off, they are putting strangers together, which is lovely. Strangers get to ride together here at Universal Studios. Fantastic ride on Mummy as always. Up ahead is Mel's Drive-In Diner. It is a quick service burger joint, very similar to the 1950s diners you have out there. One thing Universal did recently stop doing when this pandemic ended is they stopped all of the mobile ordering. Now it's only optional, how it should be. The mobile ordering causes a mess. People without smartphones can't use it, and they still gotta wait in that ridiculous mobile ordering line. And just honestly looking in now, when there was mobile ordering here at Mel's, it went all the way around the diner. Now that it's just go up and you sit down, you go up to the counter, you order, you get your food there, you don't gotta wait an hour for it. So great job here on no mobile ordering. Now, I understand theme parks do change throughout the years, and change is always welcomed, especially when they're replacing the attraction they're taking out with something better. But however, though, we still do love our near and dear attractions that we've grown up with. Universal has done us the joy and the wonder of keeping E.T. Adventure alive here. And honestly, it is a timeless attraction, probably the best Universal's ever done in many eyes. It's up there for me, definitely, as far as Universal or dark rides are concerned in general. I am very happy they kept this classic attraction that opened with the park here today in 2021. 31 years later, this park opened in 1990. Unfortunately, I am not a fan of how some other theme parks just take out classic attractions without generally consulting the public, all because they are caving into a PC lifestyle. Politics has no room in theme parks, and I hate to say that, but unfortunately Disney does stick their nose into politics quite often. I really wish Disney went back to the way where Walt projected it to be, the kind of company Walt wanted it to be, as instead of this non-offensive global community of tiptoeing around, which Disney has become greatly known for, especially since like 2017 on. But either way, this timeless attraction, only a 35-minute standby here at E.T. Adventure. I am so joyous to announce that I can smell the queue on E.T. again. If you've ever been on this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now the masks are optional. You can smell the queue. I love it. We just phoned home the E.T. Wonderful time here on E.T.'s Adventure. Like I said again, they're keeping some of the classic attractions alive. Unfortunately, Jaws is long and gone, one of my all-time favorites here at Universal. But glad to get on E.T. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon, which is a huge thumb plus in my book. So, gonna see what else we can do on this rainy day here at Universal. Just stepping in now to Diagon Alley, where rumors have been said on social media that the Gringotts pre-show is back. I've never seen this in person, so very much looking forward to giving said attraction a whirl. Like I said, I don't want to bash Disney, even though I kind of am in this video. Disney was what really got me into theme parks to begin with, but exploring different options has widened my spectrum. And honestly, one of the best themed areas in any theme park I've ever been to. That's including Disneyland California, Disneyland Paris, Universal Studios Hollywood, any of these theme parks, Kings Island, Hershey Park, etc., etc. One of the best themed lands of all, where every nook and cranny there's something to do, and that is Diagon Alley. This is really immersive, really impressive. Would love to see this at night sometime. It is just glorious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See these guys up close and personal while he's gone on the other ride. This is impressive. Beautiful animatronics. The bank tellers here at Gringotts. Just superb. Really incredibly immersive. And yes, we do like to use screens here at Universal. But with my prediction of Epic Universe, I will get back later in the video as to why I think Universal will finally be a top contender to Disney. I mean, it is now, it really is, but it's going to give Disney a total run for its money, in my opinion, with Epic Universe. In the line, almost at the pre-show, looks like they, once upon a time ago, took their picture here. It doesn't seem to be anymore, but not sure. Okay, cool, this is exciting.
Come in. Gather round. Quickly, we haven't got all day. I'm so keys. What was that?
The Weasley's Wildfire Whiz-Bangs. Fireworks from my brothers Fred and George.
Bilberys, what are you doing here?
This is my office, Mordak. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was about to show our new clients the vault. I was just getting the keys.
Well, I moved them. All you have to do is ask. Accio Keys.
How did you get in here? We haven't seen
Well,
you.
don't let me keep you from your tour. I just need to pick up a few things and I'll be on my way. You haven't seen me. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll join you on your tour. We can all leave together. I'll meet you at your cart.
But what are we dawdling about for? Let's get moving. Now, listen to me. The passage to your left will take you to a pair of lifts. The lifts will take you down to the cart station. There you'll board a cart for the journey to the vault beneath the Gringotts. We'll see you down there.
John's good for me, spinning bad. Spinning good for you, John.
Okay, this floor does move. Now, this is one time I do like screens because it really is getting like a big moves down. Going down this long shaft. Ooh.
You are now approaching the cart station. When you exit the lift, be sure to pick up a pair of safety glasses.
Decided, since it's raining now, to head over to Islands of Adventure to possibly try to scoot on Velocicoaster real quick. With the prominent rain in the area and the uncertainty of Central Florida weather, I'm going to try to get over there and give it a whirl as best as I possibly can. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. We'll see. Walking into Islands of Adventure, just saw Velocicoaster go off, even though the prominent storm in the background. So now's a better time than any walking over to Velocicoaster to explain to you what my prediction for Epic Universe is going to be. Now, since the pandemic has halted, Universal has since reconstructed construction on Epic Universe just a mile or two down the road from here. Now, Universal does this thing, which I do appreciate. They listen to their guests. Back with Diagon Alley, especially with Gringotts, a lot of fans were upset and said, oh, all these screens. Even though Gringotts is one of the better screen rides out there, they said no more screens, and Universal has listened. And since then, they've really been implementing more animatronics, especially as you see in the Life of Pets over in Universal Hollywood, and here with both Hagrid's and now Velocicoaster, focusing more on the themed coasters, which really where the future of the theme park lies. Now, with Epic Universe, nothing has been announced as far as actual attractions are concerned yet, but my prediction is it's going to be very animatronic heavy and very new animatronic heavy. Now, case in point, when you're opening a new attraction, especially nowadays, there's zero to little excuse as to why you don't have the top animatronics out there and the top, and same thing with video games, the top graphics kind of deal. And hopefully Universal does follow suit. With all that said and done, though, Epic Universe is going to be that. It's going to be epic. It's going to be in your face. It's going to be thrills. There's going to be theming. It's going to be all immersive into what my prediction will be one of the best, if not the best, theme parks of all time, opening up in just a few years here in Epic Universe. See Velocicoaster going in the background. Gonna try to snag a ride on real quick. I really wanted a night ride tonight, but It's going to come down to just pretty much if I get on the ride or not at this point. But either way, that's my breakdown for what I hope Epic Universe is going to be. And hopefully Universal does continue to listen to their fans. Unlike the Mr. Mouse, who's taking away a classic like Splash Mountain for no reason whatsoever. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, trying to go on Velocicoaster. Walking, well, beautiful shot, unintentional. We're walking towards Velocicoaster right now. The queue walked over this bridge from Lost Continent, and the queue looks rather lengthy. It does pan all the way back. No express offered yet. Maybe single riders open, we don't know. Anything more than an hour and a half, I'm gonna nix it. I've already got 7 rides on this bad boy, so I'm not in a rush necessarily to get on it right now, but we will see when we walk up. It is a 90-minute standby wait with a single rider queue open. Gonna see how long the single rider line takes this time. So, should be interesting. Alrighty, here we go. Well, I entered the queue at 6:34 and I just got off. It's about 8:20. Inadvertently got my first ever night ride and back row ride here on Velocicoaster. Incredible in the rain, really amazing. Love this coaster. Like I said, it's in the top 3 for me. But I mean, I got on the single rider line. It would have been about a 30-minute wait on the single rider queue until they went down for inclement weather, and then they got back up. And now I got my first ever night ride on the best coaster in Florida. And from inside the Discovery Center. That's going to be a wrap for Theme Park Tempo here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me complaining about Disney while at Universal. Either way, make sure to like and subscribe down below. We'll catch you guys next time.
Everybody next time. And until then, I'll meet you at the Midway.